The 580 Show. Let's go. The 580 Show. Let's go. The 580 Show.
All right, everyone, welcome to episode 132 of the 580 Show. We're wrapping up the Northeast Regionals and Battle of the Bridge weekend. We got a lot of work still to do after the show, but we just want to hop on here real quick. I know as the promoter, I'll let these guys talk as athletes. I just want to say thank you mainly to our volunteers and all our athletes and everyone that came out to spectate, compete, help all weekend. Some of these volunteers gave up seriously 5 days and nights to come out here and compete. And I just want to say thank you. I think we had a little over 100 athletes compete this weekend, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that came out. Everything ran great. I think regionals day 1 was 2 hours and 12 minutes with 3 events, and then day 2 was 2 hours and 30 minutes with 3 events. So we got everyone in and out really, really well, and I felt like, you guys can talk as the athletes, I felt like we did it smooth but not rushed. And that's what really, really meant a lot to me, to not have to like risk injury and put these guys in a bad spot, because we had 17 states represented this weekend in Monaca, Pennsylvania. That means a lot to me. So just thank you. I'll let these guys, what do you guys think as athletes?
I can say for certain that this felt like a regional show. This didn't feel like just your run-of-the-mill show up, do 5 events and go home. It genuinely felt like the emphasis was put on performance for everybody, for all weight classes. Every weight class was able to warm up prior to each event. So there's no reason that you can't run adequate warm-ups for athletes prior to events. And I can say that for certain. I very much appreciated it. I think it benefited my performance. I don't feel as though I was rushed at any point, and I feel that my body is thankful for that, because I always seem to walk away with aches and pains, but more or less I would say that I'm primarily sore more than I am in actual pain. So, and I truly attribute that to the adequate warm-ups offered and executed.
Yeah, I felt. Well,
Dante won.
Yeah, I got first place.
Half a point again.
Back-to-back champs.
Northeast Regional
Shout
champ.
out Tyler Keating, he saved me again. But anyways, yeah.
And Sean, dude.
Yeah, and Sean.
It was a crazy
Sean and
class.
Tyler, Damian, Mark, all you guys, love you guys. You guys are some of the toughest guys I've been going against so far. So thank you for that.
And our classes too for regionals were like, especially on the men's side, women too, but the men were stacked classes. It was like a real regional show.
The super heavies, they have the same like point spread difference that I had, like a 1.5 point difference. So
it was crazy. So
I won. You know, like piggybacking off what Raleigh said, I felt like I had everything. Everything went according to plan. Like I didn't feel rushed. I saw the open show as well, and I felt like it ran just as well. It was a little longer just because, you know, there's a little more athletes and different stuff going on at once. It wasn't split up between the days.
We did 70-something athletes in 4 hours and 8 minutes.
Yeah.
After all our volunteers got the 40-plus regionals athletes in the morning. So I can't stress it enough. Our volunteers, our judges were amazing. Zola, come over here. Future podcaster. We got a guest.
You're the first bonus.
He's been on the show before.
Yeah. Darren Zola, he was one of our head judges today. Amazing reason it ran well.
Great show.
You got anything good to say? Or bad to say?
No, it's I'll tell you what, you put more into shows from all 3 aspects, from the promoter, from the athletes, from the spectators. Like it runs smooth, it runs fast, and it's all organized. So we're the best promoter I've worked with.
Awesome, thank you.
Easily.
I don't want it to turn into a complete suck fest.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
I want it.
Oh, I can tell you some bad.
Well, thank you guys so much. I'm sure we'll do a full recap. We may actually have a couple of the athletes on next week, maybe in like smaller 5-minute segments, just to see from their vantage point. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out. And December 9th, Polar Express.
Let's go.
We have some more upcoming shows. We'll talk about everything next week. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. We'll be back for episode 133, a little bit longer episode. Thanks, guys. Great job.